you were so excited to go to Jackson State. You know, you said you had 30 some acceptance letters. You get to Jackson State, you have a lot of problems with your car, but then you also have problems, it sounds like, just finding your way, right?
Hmm.
Dealing with grades, getting sick, and then you transferred. So I want to understand why you transferred and then how you were able to transfer back.
The reason why I transferred is because I was in the mind state of I'm missing my mother. You know, my mother is ill. I know she's going in and out the hospital as I'm going in and out the hospital, not a figure of speech. Um, So, and it's just like I'm missing home. I want to be closer. So, you know, I tried Eastern Tennessee State because I wasn't going to Tennessee State University. Those are the ops. You know, I go to JSU. Those are like our bigger rivalry. That's the biggest rivalry school we have. No offense, Diamond, but that's like the biggest rivalry school we have. So I would be a complete op if I was to go to TSU. So, you know, I just went to ETSU because I didn't want to go to Memphis. I ain't know nothing about Memphis. I ain't gonna lie. I'm really scared to go to Memphis. But I went like
Memphis too
twice.
far too, though. If you was trying to be
Oh God,
close,
oh God,
so
oh God, it is. But you know, I went to ETSU, and you know, that's when I was just on my own. That's when I learned a lot about myself and my, you know, what I like to do, what I wanted to be around, what I didn't want to be around. You know, what was I looking for? But you know, the key thing I was looking for was just, you know, happiness. You know, not being an overthinker as much. When I was at ETSU, I think that's when I was in the most overthinking thing ever, like of my life, like honestly. um so that journey was just crazy. So when I decided to, you know, get back in Jackson State, you know, that's where I want to be, that's where I want to spend the rest of my college days. I filled out the application, and what I did was email the president because I had his personal email. So I emailed the president of the school, and I told him my story. You know, I told him everything, you know, what was going on, how did I feel, why did I leave, and why I want to come back. And, you know, he wrote me back and he said, okay, if you want to come back, I'm going to make a way for you to come back. He erased my balance of what I owed. If there was a balance, it was like 3 pennies, or like, it was no more than like $10, I promise. He erased my balance. He made it for I can come back. He gave me a scholarship. He gave me a $5,000 scholarship just for coming back. And, you know, it was just, you know, it was just blessings on blessings just to be back at the school. So a lot of people don't know I left. And, you know, so when I tell them I'll come back, they'd be like, why'd you leave? So I had to go in the detail. So, you know, it was just a matter of, you know, the president at the time and the word of prayer.